What's going on, everybody? It's Monday, so you know what that means. Monday, time to get up, get at it, and grind. I drove back to Missouri yesterday, so I got a little later start today. It's about 6 now in the morning. Just got back from my run. It's way hotter here than Colorado. I actually had some snow in Colorado, and then out here it's hot and humid. Here's the thing. I was out in Colorado, and I'm about 2.5, 3 weeks in now to running, and I ran 10 miles in one go at one time. So never would I ever have imagined I could do that. I mean, ever. You could have told me that even when I was a week into running. I would have been like, dude, there's no way. I can only do like 2 miles, and 2 miles is killing me. You know what I mean? Like, the first mile, I'm still dying. Even today, I'm like, oh my gosh. I did 1.4 today. I was like, dude, I ran 10 miles last week. How am I cooked off one? But the body will recoup faster. I already could feel like, let's get back out there, right? I have that energy now. So wake up and attack the day like that. That was last week's attack the day, right? So have you been doing that this week? How have you been feeling? Has your energy been up? Has your mood been up? Has your vision been clear? Things like that. And so for me, I'm just going to shoot you straight. I pretty much left my job. I'd been working there for 7 to 10 years, and it was with BMWs. It's why I have two. I've got this one and the X3, and then my Civic out there. I recently sold my older truck to my buddy. So for me, I'm going back into contract. I'm going to start my own company again, which I've done in the past. I actually was out in Colorado doing some jobs. I'm like, I need some tools, things like that. Make a quick run back here. Brought my daughter. She's got school today, so we'll knock that out. But here's the deal. You can't be slacking. I have 2 kids, a wife, 4 cars, a mortgage, and I quit my job, right? And now that's sink or swim action. So you want to watch that, you follow the channel for some sink or swim from a 30-year-old. But it doesn't matter. I'm at the point in my life where I'm not satisfied working for another man. It doesn't do it for me. I'm missing out on my kids' lives. I'm still kind of living paycheck to paycheck. It's like, yeah, I could get rid of a car here or there. But if you follow the channel, like, I've probably owned 8 to 10 cars since I was 17. I've probably made profit on, if I had 10, we'd say 7 out of 10. So cars for me are an investment. They've been something I've always been interested in, fixing them up and then selling them for just a little bit of profit a year or two later. That's kind of my thing. That's why I'm able to have these cars. That's why I work on them, and I wanted to show people on my channel, hey, you can do this at home. Like, get up and do it. Stop waiting till it's 10 to get out of bed. You could have been up at 4. You could have ran. You could have worked out. You could have had a healthy breakfast. You could have read. You could have meditated. You could have journaled. And you could have knocked out an oil change on your car by 10. And that's not a joke. So get up and get after it, right? And, like, I used to live that way, and then I got married. I had kids, and I kind of got what I had ever envisioned as that young 16 to 17 to 18, maybe 19, 20-year-old guy. In my head, I'm here now. I mean, here's my garage, my workout. I own my house now for about 4 years. And I've kind of been able to just do life, right? And so that motivation, that drive kind of sputters when you don't have goals or vision. So what's next? So it's going to be kind of our focus today. What's next? Get up and get after it, and then figure out what's next. And just do what's next. Do the next hardest thing, right? So what is next for me? It's not working for another man. Because it's just making me depressed, if I'm honest. I'm stressed, anxious, depressed, and still not even successful. And I've always wanted to run my own company. When I was 19, 20, I ventured out and did like contracting, which then led into me basically just doing my own thing on an LLC, which then led into me doing detailing in my garage for a while on my own and things like that. So I ventured out into, I gotta take this off, it's hot. Excuse my crazy hair. So I ventured off into that world. I'm like the Peyton Manning of big foreheads. My hair's up, just so you know. I'm just realizing that now. No, I'm not. It's been with me my whole life. So follow along if you want to see how that goes. But that's where we're at. We're gonna fix up the house. We'll most likely start renting it out, and then we'll start picking up a bunch of jobs that I've kind of got lined up in Colorado. But it takes vision. You have to have vision. You have to have your creative mind able to flow. And that was not able to happen at my old job. It just wasn't. I was going the other way. I was going into dark places mentally. And if that's you, get out. The world has so many things to offer to make money. It's not worth your mental state, okay? So, hope you guys have a good one. It's Monday. I'm gonna go get my daughter ready for school, and we'll get after it. Have a good one. We'll be putting on the winter wheels and tires on the 340 later today, so look for a video on that. It's super simple. Just need a jack, probably a breaker bar, and a torque wrench. So we'll do that, and then realistically I might be selling the 340, so I might be picking up a truck. We'll see how that goes. The Lord will kind of have to lead us in peace there. But love you guys. Seek after the Lord. Do the hard things first, and then what's next. Find out what's next for you. Game plan, strategize, and then do. Have a good one.